missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
Success is the result of failing over and over again just to get to where you want to be. If you've ever rode a bike before, you fell and you failed before you were ever able to ride it. You just had that incessant vigor to keep trying at it again and again because you truly believed and you knew that you were eventually going to be able to do it. And success in any endeavor is just the result of getting past those little failures. But it's the act of failing that makes you improve, that makes you want to do better, that makes you want more out of yourself. And you can either take the failure as the ending to your endeavor, or you can take it as a beginning road to success. You are always going to have obstacles and certain doubters in this world that are going to try to steer you in a direction that you're not accustomed to, that are going to chase you away from your game plan. But the only one who can deter you from your goals is you. You can achieve anything you want in this world that you put your mind to. And any examples of having to deal with failures can simply be broken. There are countless triumphant stories of getting to success by going through failure. Lucille Ball, dismissed from drama school for being too quiet and too shy. Albert Einstein did poorly in an elementary school and failed his first college entrance exam. Isaac Newton did poorly in grade school and was considered unpromising. Beethoven, his music teacher, told him that he was a hopeless composer. Jerry Rice never made it to a Division I school to play college football. Hillary Clinton failed the D.C. bar exam just to pass the one in Arkansas. Martin Luther King, ostracized by his family for not wanting to pursue a career as a merchant.
Because you shall reap what you sow. Yes, sir. How long? How long?
Cyndi Lauper extensively damaged her vocal cords and was told she'd never sing again. Barbra Streisand. Her Broadway debut opened and closed on the same night. Brock
I had to
Lesnar,
view my life in the world in a
told by
different, I got a
doctors
different take on life.
he would
you know?
never fight
when you have everything
again.
taken away from you and you're laying helplessly in your hospital bed, not sure if I'm going to even get back in the octagon, something that I've grown to just love to do, and that's what this is my life, you know. And so to not have, I've always been in control. I've always.
George Lucas. His first film flopped, prompting every major studio to turn down his next movie, American Graffiti.
You killed him. No. I am your father.
John Grisham. His first novel, rejected by 16 agents and 12 publishing houses.
Many years.
Dr. Seuss. His first book, rejected by 27 publishers. Elvis Presley. His music teacher in high school gave him a C and told him he couldn't sing.
One for the money, two for the show. But you get ready now, go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
Anthony Robles. Born without a leg.
Anthony, when you look back on your life, your journey from when you first stepped on the mat to this point right now where you're at, you accomplished your goal, what was the turning point in your life that, got you jump-started to where you are now?
Honestly, it was, I think it was my sophomore year. I took sixth in high school state, and a good friend of mine, he was a state champion that year. And, I wanted to be a state champion just like him. A lot of people weren't giving me credit for that. They didn't think I had a shot at it. But I think that was really the turning point. It was like, I want to be like that guy. I want to be the best in the state. And once I won that, it was like, I want to be the best in the nation. And it went from there. Wrestling, it's been a huge thing in my life. Wrestling's been my life for 9 years now. I don't know what I'm going to do without competition now, but, it's been a blessing in my life. It's taught me so much. It really helped me to become a man. And, I'll be forever grateful for that. Wrestling's given me so much. I feel like I'm obligated to, help in whatever way I can. And I'll definitely be around Arizona State wrestling room, just helping out the younger guys as much as I can because, I'm very grateful to them. They're one of the few Division I schools who gave me a shot, and I had some coaches that believed in me. And I want to be able to help them, just to say thank you, and help those kids that, like myself, others wouldn't have given a shot. I want to be able to help those kids rise up out of nothing and achieve their goals.
Obstacles are there to signify how bad you want something. Failure is a passageway to success. It's how you respond to failures or obstacles or those stumbles or brick walls that will ultimately determine your results. You can let the failures hit you square in the face and knock you out for good. Or you can get up and fight back. You will always pass failure on the way to success. It's just about never being content with where you are in the present and moving forward with an incessant vigor to want more out of yourself, to want to do better, to have that internal fire to not end up failing. Do you have it in you?
I sat right here where you are last year and I watched the class of 2006. And I said, wow, that's what a Hall of Famer is. Certainly I am not that. And I doubt it. I would ever have the chance to stand before you today. So when I returned home, I spoke with Michael and Elijah and I said, that's how you do it, son. You do it like they did it. I wanted to stand in front of my boys and say, do it like your dad, like any proud dad would want to. And at that moment, a voice came over me and it said, look up, get up, and don't ever give up. You tell everyone or anyone that has ever doubted, thought they did not measure up, or wanted to quit, you tell them to look up, get up, and don't ever give up.